VJ Edgecombe did an interview a few days ago and discussed his expectations for himself and the Sixers this upcoming season. I thought it would be a lot of fun to react to that interview. Also, Jared McCain provides an injury update and talks about whether or not he'll be ready to go for this upcoming season. And the both of them were in attendance as the Sixers unveiled the new sign for the Xfinity Mobile Arena. All that and a lot more coming up right here on Philly Take with RB. But we started off with the biggest news of the day, or I guess we could say the most controversial news, right? The most controversial topic that has been roaming around Sixers Twitter today. I reposted it to my page earlier, and I said, I'm sure this will go over well with Sixer fans. There was a lot of them in the comments that were agreeing, saying they were mad about this. And then others were saying, this is a nothing burger. You're just making up news for content, and you have nothing else to talk about, dry day. Well, you know, it's pretty funny. Like, I wish I could talk about Paul George on the basketball floor, but the ironic part, and the part that made me chuckle about reading some of those comments, is Paul George got hurt again this offseason, had an arthroscopic procedure, and is not on the floor, and they didn't give us any timetable, and they said he will be reevaluated during training camp, which starts in 3 weeks, and he probably won't even play in training camp. So how do you expect us to talk about Paul George when there's nothing going on? This is the only thing we've seen of him. This is it. And he's on an iShowSpeed live stream. So anyway, Speed says, you from Philly? Paul George says, hell nah. Speed says, what are you in Philly for? Paul George says, I play here. Now, iShowSpeed is one of the biggest content creators in the world, and what he does is entertain. So I feel like part of this is him just being funny. But Paul George didn't just say, hell nah. I want you to listen to what he said.
He's driving.
So you from Philly?
Hell nah.
What?
I'm from Cali.
You from Cali?
I'm from Cali.
What you in Philly for?
I'm free. Play here.
What do you think about that? To me, it wasn't just a hell nah. I'm not from here, you know, I'm from Cali. It was hell nah. As if it's like a violation to be from Philadelphia or to be a part of one of the best sports cities in the world. Like, the way he said that almost came off like, nah, I'm too good for that. I'm from Cali. Look, man, I'm not here to just pick apart Paul George, but there's something about just having awareness and coming off the type of season you did. And after the recent news, or I guess from a month ago, about your arthroscopic knee procedure, to come out here on a live stream and to just be doing this. And I don't know, it came off a bit weird. It rubbed people weird. I'm not saying it's the end of the world, but I also think that most fans are going to react the same way. Like, claim the territory, you know? Like, this is your city. Be proud to represent that Sixers jersey. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's where we're at with Paul George. That is the latest of what we have, and hopefully we'll get more from the actual basketball floor. The arena now has a new name as of yesterday, and it was unveiled today, the Xfinity Mobile Arena. Jared McCain, VJ Edgecombe, and a couple Flyers players were in attendance. And here they are in front of the new arena. What do you think? I mean, I know Xfinity and Xfinity Mobile has purple in their colorway. I don't know. It just doesn't pop out as well to me. You know, like the Wells Fargo Center was fine. They keep renaming this spot. But at least Wells Fargo is yellow, so you could see it from a mile away. I don't know. It just feels a little bit dull to me. I don't know how many people are going to say, hey, I'm going down to the Xfinity Mobile tonight, or I'm going to the X. I feel like people are still going to say the Wells Fargo Center. I don't know, man. What do you think? VJ Edgecombe was asked in an interview here, who is the first person he would like to dunk on in the NBA? Listen to what he said.
Who do you want to dunk on first in the Xfinity Mobile Arena?
Man, whoever's under the rim.
Who do you want to dunk?
Whoever's under the rim. I like it. Good mentality. Good to see these two building a relationship as well. Speaking of Jared McCain, he says, quote, I think right now it's kind of taking it day by day. I'm getting on court, doing a lot of stuff, a lot of live stuff, but I still have to talk to them about exactly if I'm free for everything, but I'm definitely getting there. So I'll be completely honest. I thought Jared McCain was a full go for training camp. I really hope he is. I didn't expect him to say that I still have to talk to the doctors. And a couple people commented on my last video. I was being 100% truthful. Like, there was a LinkedIn post about the Sixers hiring a tissue therapist, a soft tissue therapist. So they're still looking for more doctors. We'll see how they kind of revamp that staff, but it is true. But Jared McCain still is kind of a day-to-day thing. Hopefully he can start the season. The Sixers absolutely need him to be on the floor. Even if Paul George and Joel Embiid, are going to be in and out of the lineup, like they need Jared McCain and Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe there. Last but not least, I want to talk about VJ Edgecombe and an interview he did on PhillyVoice with Adam Aronson. VJ threw out the first pitch at the Phillies game the other day. I was there, by the way. We posted it on our Instagram and Twitter account, so make sure you follow us over there. But it was a pleasant surprise to see him out there, and I really haven't read this whole thing, so I wanted to react to it with all of you. And let's see what VJ said about the expectations this season. Edgecombe says he played baseball growing up. It's a sport I played for the fun of it. It's been a long time since I played. Let's see. Many folks nearby were intrigued by how tall VJ Edgecombe was. Nick Castellanos had some words of encouragement for VJ, and later on, the 20-year-old had an extended convo with Alec Boehm. I'll be honest, man. I don't know if I want VJ talking with Nick and Alec Boehm right now. I don't know why, but real quick, that did just bring up a old memory. One of my favorite tweets in the history of Twitter. Carson Wentz back on June 23rd, 2016. Yo, Jalo Okafor, we got to invite the young buck, Ben Simmons, to join us for that cheesesteak. Man, I mean, I don't know how much more cursed you can get, but it just gave me those kind of vibes. Yeah, I don't know if I want him talking with Boehm and Castellanos. But anyway, let's get more into this. Edgecombe and his teammates will not officially convene for Media Day for another 4 weeks. Among the players Edgecombe has worked out with, Tyrese Maxey, Trendon Watford, Jared McCain, Justin Edwards, and Jabari Walker. Developing chemistry with as many as possible is something he believes will pay dividends moving forward. It'll help a lot. Basketball is a team sport. We're all going to be out there together playing for each other. We just want to stay connected as much as possible. It goes a long way. We want to stay connected as a team. I like the way he's talking, man. Like, these are, under the surface, behind the scenes things that a lot of people don't really think about a lot. But even making those relationships, right? Going out to dinner, playing video games, whatever it is, like really knowing guys like the back of your hand can help translate to the floor, right? Knowing their tendencies, knowing how they act, how they play, things like that. VJ Edgecombe on Tyrese Maxey, quote, he's a great person, man. Like they said, he's a leader. That's true. He's a real leader. Someone that's just looking forward to getting better every day in the gym. He helps us out, answers questions, all that. It's been great getting to know him as a person. So plus points for Tyrese Maxey's leadership and the way he's been taking over the young guys. Minutes after he was drafted by the Sixers, Edgecombe proudly beamed, talking about the concept of Maxey being his backcourt mate for years to come, and the two of them hopefully retiring as Sixers together. I think that's another cool thing too, seeing how close Edgecombe and McCain have become as friends. They're kind of competing for the same spot. So just seeing the way that they're willing to battle and still compete and not have any bad blood with each other is pretty cool. Edgecombe and McCain knew each other from Edgecombe's recruiting visit at Duke and grew closer in Las Vegas during the Summer League. While McCain and Edgecombe are closer in age and experience to each other than they are to Maxey, all three players have the opportunity to grow together. Quote, I'm super excited. They're great players. They're even better people. They have great heart, great personality. I'm definitely looking forward to growing with them, continuing to get better, just looking forward to winning, keep building the bond, brotherhood, chemistry. Edgecombe did not get into specifics about off-season work. Quote, literally just trying to get better in all aspects of my game were his exact words. He did not show much interest in discussing the makeup of his eventual role with the Sixers. He said he still does not know what it will look like because his convos with Nick Nurse have not been about basketball. Quote, he just cares about my well-being. That's the main thing we've talked about, wondering how I'm doing as a person after being drafted, stuff like that. That is the main thing. We haven't been talking about basketball or what my role will be or expectations he has for me. I personally think they should kind of get into that, especially when we get closer to training camp. Like, I think Nick Nurse needs to give him a little bit of motivation or like a little bit of a kick. Like, hey, you come into training camp the way that McCain showed up last year, you're going to be one of the guys on day one. Like, we are trusting and believing in you as the third overall pick to emerge as the guy, especially with the health concerns on this team. You have to step up from day one. I think Nick Nurse should challenge him. I'm comfortable with whatever Coach Nurse wants me to do. I'll do it. It's as plain as simple as that. Whatever he needs me to do, I'm going to go out there and do it. Just play my hardest, give my max potential, best I can 3 guard lineups, 2 guard lineups. It doesn't matter. I'm just happy to be on the floor. I'm looking forward to competing. Speaking of competing, there is some irony in this. Edgecombe's competition for the 4th guard spot, assuming Grimes returns, will be Eric Gordon. We're still talking about Gordon and Kyle Lowry, man. I mean, is that really what we're going to do? Is that really what we're talking about right now? Come on, man. Gordon is a mentor of sorts for Edgecombe, blah, blah, blah. Just how great of a person he is and how great of a vet he is. He helped me on Team Bahamas. He helped me a lot. That's someone I'm definitely looking forward to being on the same team with again. Honestly, I thought there would be more about expectations in here. That's kind of how it was, I guess, angled or phrased. But at the end of the day, VJ sounds committed to just learning, getting better. He says, quote, Philly has great people, great fans. I'm looking forward to celebrating with them, looking forward to getting to know fans, getting to know why they're so passionate and stuff like that. Well, guess what, man? You're going to learn pretty quick. You're going to learn very fast why the fans are so passionate. He's not one of those guys that's going to ask for like sympathy or just, hey, take it easy on me. I'm a rookie. I'm just getting acclimated. Like, no, he's ready to come in, take accountability. And whichever way the Sixers want to use him in this lineup, which I do think he should get a lot of run from day one, he's going to be willing to adapt and adjust. And that's really all you can ask from a rookie. Obviously, the guys at the top of the roster, at least salary-wise, are the main questions. But I think everybody as a collective can say they are excited to see what VJ Edgecombe can do and how he can aid the future of this team. So those are my thoughts right there. Give me all of yours down below. How do you feel about VJ Edgecombe? How do you feel about Jared McCain? How do you feel about the Sixers? Give me your thoughts down below. As always, appreciate everybody for tapping in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will catch you on the next one. Peace.